Oil, often referred to as black gold, is one of the most critical resources in the world. It powers industries, fuels vehicles, and significantly impacts the global economy. But did you know that just a handful of countries hold the majority of the world's oil reserves? Today, we'll take you on a journey across the globe to discover the top 10 countries with the largest oil reserves. Let's dive in. Number 10, Libya. Starting with number 10, we visit Libya with 48 billion barrels of oil reserves. Despite political instability, Libya's oil sector remains the cornerstone of its economy. Crude oil exports account for the majority of its GDP. With the potential for stability and investment, Libya's oil industry could drive significant economic growth in the future. Number 9, United States. The United States ranks 9th with 55 billion barrels of reserves. Thanks to the shale revolution, the U.S. has become one of the largest oil producers in the world. While much of its production is consumed domestically, oil exports are growing, making the U.S. a net energy exporter. The oil industry supports millions of jobs and is vital to the U.S. economy. Number 8, Russia. Russia, with 80 billion barrels of oil reserves, is a leading exporter of crude oil and natural gas. Its vast reserves are located in Siberia and the Arctic, requiring advanced technology for extraction. Oil is a critical component of Russia's economy, contributing substantially to its export earnings. However, geopolitical tensions often influence its oil trade dynamics. Number 7, Kuwait. Kuwait may be a small country, but it holds 101 billion barrels of oil reserves. Oil contributes significantly to Kuwait's GDP and national budget, with over 90% of exports coming from crude oil. The Kuwaiti government is investing in modernizing its oil infrastructure, ensuring it remains a key supplier in the global market. Number 6, United Arab Emirates. The United Arab Emirates, with 113 billion barrels of oil reserves, ranks 6th. Known for its high-quality Murban crude oil, the UAE has effectively used its oil wealth to transform its economy. While oil exports still play a significant role, the UAE has diversified into tourism, technology, and real estate, making it a model for resource-rich countries. Number 5, Iraq. At number 5 is Iraq, with 145 billion barrels of oil reserves. Oil forms the backbone of Iraq's economy, representing over 95% of its export revenue. Despite decades of conflict, Iraq's oil sector has shown remarkable resilience. The country continues to be a critical player in OPEC, exporting millions of barrels of crude daily. Number 4, Canada. Fourth on our list is Canada, with 164 billion barrels of reserves. Unlike others on this list, much of Canada's oil comes from oil sands, which require specialized extraction methods. The oil industry is a cornerstone of Canada's economy, driving both exports and domestic energy needs. It also plays a crucial role in employment, with thousands of jobs tied to this sector. Number 3, Iran. Coming in third is Iran, with 208 billion barrels of oil reserves. Iran is a major producer of heavy crude oil and relies on its exports for a large portion of government revenue. However, international sanctions have posed challenges for its oil industry. Despite these obstacles, Iran remains a key player in the global oil market, underscoring the strategic importance of its reserves. Number 2, Saudi Arabia. Next, we travel to Saudi Arabia, home to 267 billion barrels of oil reserves. The kingdom primarily produces light crude oil, which is easier and cheaper to refine. Saudi Arabia's oil exports are critical to its economy, contributing significantly to its GDP. The country's vision for the future, however, includes diversifying its economy through initiatives like Vision 2030. Yet, oil remains the lifeblood of its economy, cementing its role as a global oil powerhouse. Number 1. Venezuela. At the top of the list is Venezuela, boasting an astounding 303 billion barrels of oil reserves. These reserves are mainly heavy crude oil, which requires advanced refining techniques. Despite its vast reserves, Venezuela's oil sector has faced challenges due to economic instability and underinvestment. However, oil remains the backbone of its economy, accounting for over 90% of its export revenues. Imagine the potential if these resources were fully optimized. From Venezuela's heavy crude to Canada's oil sands and Saudi Arabia's light crude, these countries play a pivotal role in shaping the global economy. Oil not only fuels our vehicles, but also drives industries and international trade. As the world transitions toward renewable energy, these nations face both challenges and opportunities. What will the future hold for the world of oil? If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more fascinating insights into our world. Thank you for joining us on this journey.